Hello, YouTube. Slightly different video here. I'm tired of you watching me misplay and laugh at me in the comment section for my misplays, so I've decided to try and make you misplay instead. That's right. The YouTube channel now has memberships, which is really just a way for you to show your forever love for my content. So, yeah, I finally enabled it. Actually, you guys unlocked it sometime around December, I think, when I hit 500 subscribers. Up until that point, the channel had actually been not monetized in any way, shape, or form. And finally, I've decided, let's pull the lever, let's turn it on, and let me start trying to rinse you and shake you up for all your pocket money. So, yeah, but anyway, you can still watch the channel as you do normally. I'm still very grateful for that. But again, if you're like especially thankful for what I do, there is now an option, a bit like on the Twitch side of things, where you could subscribe again to, help me along. On YouTube, you can now do the same on that platform as well. So if I just go to desktop mode for a second, if you go into one of my videos now, and this was actually true from yesterday, but I've now got it all fully set up, I think, I pray. If you go into one of my videos now, you'll have a button here which says join. You won't have these two buttons because it's not your channel. And if you click on this button, ooh, look, there are two tiers. There's a misplay connoisseur. This is kind of like just the general, like, equivalent to like a Twitch subscription, where it's really for thanking me for what I do. You do get some small things alongside of this. You'll get some lovely badges. I think they're like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, then like a year, 2 years, and so on and so forth. And mine is obviously Peglin themed. You get a pebble if you're a first month member. Then it turns into this mud ball, then a paper ball, wood ball, wool ball, and a marble. And then obviously over time, as people get longer and longer and longer on the badges, I will add more and more exotic metals to minerals to make my balls out of. Currently there's also only 2 emotes on the channel. This is actually quite gelled again with Twitch, where Twitch has 3 emotes, but one of them I'm actually still reworking right now. In case you're wondering, there will be a third one at some point, which is going to be this oops one, which was an Alina the Arena one. This is on Twitch right now, but it doesn't look very good. I need to go over the lines and thicken the lines up, but you'll get that one at some point. And I do have one other emote slot available. If someone has like any idea of what they would like as an appropriate emote, I will add that too. But you get access to these emotes as well on the comments. And if I ever do a live stream on YouTube, you'll have access to it in the chat. I have put on here as well, on the basic one, you get the priority reply to the comments. I do, generally speaking, try to reply to all the comments anyway. I've not reached the point of size yet where I can't read through every comment. So, but definitely if you're a member, I'm going to take a look at you first because you're, putting some money in the old bank account. The final thing is a sub-only Discord. I'm going to get to this in a moment because I'm actually just creating a Discord, but you'll have access to a section within the Discord that is for you guys only. Then there is the upper tier. This is the legendary misplay. My intention of this one isn't something that you would sit on by month basis. Obviously, I would greatly appreciate it, but the only real thing that takes you from misplay connoisseur to legendary misplay connoisseur is the idea that you can give me a Peglin builder run, like challenge, I suppose. And this is going to involve you basically having access to a Discord page where you're going to be able to tell me, I want you to try and beat C20 Peglin with these 5 relics or these 5 orbs. I think 5 is going to be the limit I put on it, but you could do less. And I want to see you try and beat C20. And I will, over the course of a week, I think I've put it as about 6 hours of recording or something along those lines. But generally speaking, about a week's worth of recordings, I will try to beat it. And we'll see if we can beat it or not. So this is really like, I see it as more of a one-off thing, but it's kind of awkward to do it within the handle of the YouTube page to make that actually happen. So yeah, I see it as a one-off thing. You can do this run, and then you obviously also get everything else you'd get into this tier as well. So it is a bit steep at £18. I do appreciate that, but I was trying to balance it in an amount where it's not just completely spammed, because obviously I wouldn't be able to fulfill all the requirements then, and I'd be scamming you, and I'm trying to not scam you. If I put it too much, then no one will do it. So I will admit at some point I might have to, like, and the really annoying way with the way that YouTube does this, by the way. I can't just change the amount. I'd have to actually remove the entire option and then recreate an option. So if it isn't completely if it's not used at all, maybe I'll pull it down a little bit, but I just need to try and find the balance. I thought this was a reasonable place to start the balance. So, but yeah, this gives you a means to alter the content I'm creating. That's currently the only really big thing you get from it. I would be open to other suggestions on what you could get in the legendary package, but bearing in mind I'm really tight for time as it is, so it has to be something that I could quite easily fit into my schedule. So, but obviously, again, if you've gone into this tier and you're putting comments on there, I'm going to give you a bit more notice if you're the misplay or if you're not. Not again to say I'm going to ignore you all, but that's just going to be the case. Anyway, so I've turned memberships on right now, and if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, then I can turn on ad revenue, which is another thing I haven't been able to turn on yet. So I am slowly climbing up to there, and I do appreciate it again. So while I'm doing this, I wanted to say thanks a lot, you guys, for supporting the channel. It means a lot to me. The second thing I'm going to get to right now is the Discord. So the Discord is going to be, I mean, it's open right now. I will say I'm not a big Discord head, so I may have made some mistakes here. Shout at me somewhere in either the Discord or on a YouTube comment section to say something's not working, and I will do my best to fix it, but I believe it is working. The Discord can be found if you go onto my about page. There is a link here to the Discord. And there's also one in the actual bio as well. Also, if you go into my Twitch channel and you look at my headers on there, there should be a link to the Discord channel as well. On the Discord channel, you'll find multiple different things. There will be, firstly, it's going to ask you for, follow these terms or, you're not welcome. The terms are general stuff like, don't be complete arseholes to one another. Be kind to people. I don't want this to be a place of bullying. I will send you to the Shadow Realm if I find you bullying in the server. I think that's a reasonable ask. And then most of the other things are follow the typical stuff that Discord asks you to do. Don't post any horrendous content in the channels, and you'll get along fine. So yeah, that's one of the parts of the Discord. The other bit is going to be the text channels. There's going to be a general channel where we can just talk about, videos and stuff that are going on with the channel. We're going to have an exclusive channel for Peglin, so maybe you want to post oh my god, I've just done this insane thing. Peglin wow, Peglin wow, Peglin wow. This is a place for you to post it, and I could see it as well. I've not really thought about the Overwatch channel yet, but we have got an Overwatch 2 channel. I'm willing to create other channels as well if they are required. But I thought maybe if people are trying to find groups of like-minded players to play the game with, you could come into the Overwatch 2 channel and the Andalona channel and maybe find some other people to play the game. I've got a Hearthstone channel as well, where you can put in cards in here that you see and go, oh my god, this card is so broken. By the way, I don't think Aviana Loon's Chosen is a broken card. This is just an example. And if the world, is completely beating you up, there's always the cute pet channel where, look, I've got my lovely pets, my dog Jess, I've got my other dog Megan here, and then my cats Millie and Bessie. Ooh, doesn't that just warm your heart up? Then the two other bits, I have got the Misplay Lounges, which is for the subscribers and members. If you're a Twitch sub and a YouTube member, you get access to the VIP sub chat where we can lord over the other serfs in the Discord that aren't at our level, that are exclusivity level. I believe as well you'll have access to emotes as well. I can see them here come through from Twitch. I hope the YouTube ones have come through as well. I don't actually know for certain, but again, there's going to be some teething problems. Just tell me if there's teething problems and I will try and address it. The final thing, as I said, is this Peglin Builder Run, which was on the Legendary tier. This is where you'll be able to submit your run. This is kind of why I wanted to use the Discord, because I needed some metric that, you tier 2 membership, and I need then to have the run written down or what you exactly want me to do. If there's any other quirks about it you want me to try and do as well and fulfill on that criteria, I needed somewhere where we could potentially chat a little bit. So that's kind of why I set the Discord up, and I thought I might as well set up the rest of the stuff while I'm doing it. In here, when you do the super legendary misplay tier, you will get access to this room where you'll be able to post a run. Currently, the rule is that you can pick a character that I play as. You can give me no more than 5 relics and 5 orbs to start runs with. There's also 2 relics I'm going to just ban from the get-go right now. Call the Void, I'm not going to do it right now because it's already challenging enough to beat Call the Void without any other bells and whistles. So I'm just going to admit it off there because I don't think it'll create great content. The other one is something you probably never see me use called Seraphic Shield, and it's a relic that means you're indestructible. That's also not going to be great content, so I've decided to remove that. The third one is Mini Boss Meter, which changes everything into the Mini Boss tiles. If someone has a good idea for a gimmick and they want me to send that on, I would consider it, but it has to be like some vaguely interesting gimmick, because we know what happens with that. I beat the first, like, you know, 2 or 3 mini bosses, and then we just snowball the run through the sheer fact I have so many relics. So I think it would again make for some poor content. And then I'll try and beat the game on C20. If there are any other like bells and whistles about it that you would like me to try and do, like, you know, only go left or something like that, I'd be willing to consider that type of modifier as well as just a verbal agreement. So, and in case you're wondering why I've limited to 5 relics and 5 orbs right now, it's just because if I lose a run, I have to turn all these things back on again, and that actually takes, you know, a little bit of time, and it becomes a little bit tedious. So I thought at around 5, it's not too bad to click, 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 and then we're back into a run again. So that is the plan right now. So yeah, as I said, 2 things. Memberships are online. I'd be gratefully appreciative if anyone uses this feature, like I am on the subscribers on the Twitch side of things. And also, more importantly, there is this Discord. A lot of this, and again, just to reiterate this, you can get into the general Peglin Overwatch 2 Hearthstone cute pets type of thing for nothing. The link is in the channel now. But to get to the super VIP lounge, that needs a membership. And if you want to get into this one, it's the tier 2 one to build me a run. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to change, and I will try and do that. One final thing, again, thanks for everyone that is supporting me. And I was going to say see you all again next time, but that's not really true. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for enjoying my content. Bye.